If nobody talks about
then
you,
are not going to be known.
This is exactly what we need to make an impact in our world. So, if you do not want to be talked about, talk about people. Talking about people is one of the reasons that
At this time,
we can be something. Really? If you sent the performance on the left to a potential client today, you probably wouldn't get hired. But if you sent the one on the right, your chances just skyrocketed. Why? Because most aspiring voice talents misunderstand what paying client is actually buying. Hello, I am Gloria Akachukwu. Welcome to my YouTube channel. On this channel, we move past the drills and dive into the real business of building a sustainable, profitable voice career. We've been on the series for a while where we're talking about skills, the specific strategies that get you hired, and it all starts with knowing what your client is listening for. They're definitely not casting a Shakespeare play. They're solving a business problem, and they need a voice that will deliver their message clearly, reliably, and without distraction. So we're going to break everything down in this video with a real checklist. So number one on that checklist, your clients are listening for technical reliability. What do I mean by that? Does your audio sound professional? Is it free of background noise, plosives, sibilance, and distortion? Well, more than that, actually. Does your voice itself sound reliable? Is your pacing steady? Is your breath controlled? Client hears strain, inconsistency, and begins to think this talent might need more than 50 takes to get it right. And that's expensive. So they most certainly are not going to go through it. So they're buying a smooth, predictable delivery that makes production process easier. What's the second thing on this checklist that your prospective client is listening for? They need intellectual clarity. Can they understand every single word on the first listen? It's not about pronunciation. It's not even about your accent. It's about thought grouping. Speaking in complete ideas so the script meaning lands instantly. If they have to replay a section of your demo or audio reel to decipher a word, trust me, you've lost them. Their audience won't work that hard to hear you. Your job is to make complex information sound effortlessly clear. This clarity is what gets you hired for e-learning, for corporate narration, explainer videos, etc. Some of the most consistent work in the industry. That's what I just mentioned, though. And thirdly, on that checklist, they listen for authentic believability. Does it sound like a real person or a person performing? The era of the announcer voice is actually over. Brands now want trust. They want approachability. They want genuine connection. They want a friend who explains, a confident guide, a reassuring expert. This means your natural tone, your authentic accent, your genuine warmth are your biggest assets. So don't hide them. Rather, refine them. Believability means the listener forgets they're listening to a voiceover and begin to focus entirely on the message, and that's the goal. So, how do you use this? You can go back and listen to your last audio reel or demo or an audition tape you created at some point. Do not listen as an artist. Listen as a busy, pragmatic client with a budget and a deadline. I need to deliver. Is it technically reliable? I mean, no distractions. Is it intellectually clear? More like, I got the message immediately. And does it sound authentically believable? Does it feel real? This is the standard. That's the standard. This is what we build towards here on this channel. So if all of this information was helpful, I would like you to subscribe. But why should you? Because here we do not deal with vague inspiration. We don't do that here. We provide actionable framework. So if you're actually serious about turning your voice into an asset, a real business, it's a series that we've been on since January up until this time, trying to understand the market of voice acting and the skills that clients actually pay for. If this helped you, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Share it to someone who needs to see this channel because it genuinely helps YouTube share this content with the more aspiring voice talent who need this reality check And if you also found it enlightening, share with someone in your network who is trying to break into the industry. This knowledge will definitely lift their entire profession. Your voice is your business. Always remember that. So you're definitely in the right place to build it with all of the clarity that you need. I'm Gloria Akachukwu, and until I see you again in my next video, bye for now.